Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I have a unique video where I'm going to be reviewing the Scavenger, I think this was V3, Saber Hilt, and I've had this for like a year now, almost a year now, and I'm going to talk about it, give my thoughts, and I'm not sponsored, I have no connection, so you're not going to get any bullshit. This is just the straight up realist, most honest review of this thing you will see on the internet, because a lot of these guys who glaze this hilt are sponsored, so they're not really giving their true opinions on it, and they're hiding all the problems with it, and it's very, I'll get into it later. But so starting off, I'll just do hilt design. I'm gonna turn this off too for the first time. I'll go through all the fonts and powering down. Maybe not, because there's a lot, but they're not great, which is a problem. But here's the hilt. So it, super basic, because it's the cheapest one you can find. Not anymore. TheorySabers.com, remember that. But this is the cheapest one was the cheapest one you could find forever, before Theory Sabers was a thing. So it's like the plainest hilt ever. Like, it's not even a lightsaber. Like, it's pretty much like a glorified flashlight, really. That's what it looks like to me. It's just, yeah, there's nothing Star Wars on this other than the Republic's like symbol right there. Other than that, this is just like, the hilt isn't why you get these. You get these to duel with, and you get these for the sound fonts, which in the V2, the sound fonts were incredible. And I'm telling you, they were all the Kyberphonic ones. They had some weird Walmart ones, which I like to call. I don't know where they get them from, but, there was so many, and there were all the Kyberphonic ones, and it was really good. And that's what motivated me to get this. And I saw that they were doing a V3. So I was like, okay, might as well get the V3. Get the V3. And all the sound fonts were completely switched out on me. And I had no idea of knowing that. They didn't say anywhere. There was nowhere where they told you which sound fonts they had. There was no warning of a sound font change. And when I was getting this, I was expecting to have the old sound fonts, or at least some of them, with maybe some new ones from newer projects. But none of that is the same. So if you know anyone with a V2, it's not the same sound fonts. In fact, the sound fonts on here are way worse. They're very cheap. They're not Kyberphonic, and you can tell by the quality. And I bought a Kyberphonic one and loaded it onto here with my Mac. So you'll see the difference. But like, a lot of these are, I don't know where they're made. I think maybe Imperial Workshop has someone who designs them, but they're not good. Like, they're very, robotic and industrial made. There's not really a lot of soul, it's not like one-to-one sound from the shows and movies. Like, that's not at all what it is. They're just like recreations instead of being the exact thing, so it's like this weird, I don't know why they did that, but like, there's no proper character fonts on here other than like 3, and then the other ones they mix and match a bunch, and it's like, I don't know. Yeah, so I was very disappointed on the sound fonts. That was not cool at all, to not say anything to the people buying your hilt, and to never post anywhere that you're switching out your sound fonts. Like, that's just bad, really bad. Just, I guess, bad advertising, really, because you're not really selling your new product. So yeah, so let's get into it. So to turn it on, just hold this down.
Powering on.
It's on, and when it turns on, it always starts at level 100, which is super, super annoying. And I don't know any other Neo Saber that does that. So yeah, that's super obnoxious. And every time you have to...
Volume level. Volume.
Do this.
Volume.
To get it to...
Volume level 50.
A reasonable volume that won't blow your ears out.
Volume level 20.
So now we're at 20, and this is like...
Volume level selected.
Okay. So I don't know what... I think we're on the Asajj Ventress font. It's called the Assassin. But like, there's no character lines. There's no music. There's nothing that would make it be Asajj other than the ignition sound. Which is unfortunate, but yeah. And this is like Darth Maul's, what's it called? Swing effects and hum. So like, it doesn't make sense. They really didn't stick to the characters. They tried to do their own thing, and it, you know, no. I do love the blade effects though. They are way better on this one, and how it kind of moves. When you twist your blade. Blaster effects on the blade are really cool, and they're realistic. They're, you know, spread all over the place, because that's how it would be if you're in a saber fight. But again, blaster sounds really random. A lot of them don't even have the ricochet sound effect. It's just a blaster shooting, and it's like, well, that doesn't make sense, you know? So I don't... As for those, not great either. And then they have a lot of these that are just super weird and not real saber effects. And, you know, this is supposed to be, I believe, the Cal Kestis. Yeah, so you can hear... This is supposed to be the Cal Kestis font, but they ruined it with that weird ignition effect. And they have a different, like, it's just a mix and match. It's very like Walmart, you know what I mean? Like Walmart, like low quality, great value saber fonts. Like, they're so random and mixed and matched, and it's like weird. So, and then here's Obi-Wan. They did this one pretty well. This one is pretty, other than that, I don't know what the heck the clash effect is, but other than that, the swing and the hum and the activation, it's all pretty well charactered. And that too. And then this is supposed to be Luke. See, and it had two different, I love this one is pretty decent. Yeah, so this one's pretty good. But see that other weird activation? Like, I don't know what that was.
Fallen Apprentice Magenta.
And this is just one of those excruciatingly slow ignition effects that make no sense. And then that, I hate that, so that's not.
The Princess.
And then this is Leia's. This one's overall pretty well done.
The Butcher.
I don't know what this is. I don't know who that's supposed to be.
Truly Lost.
This is another one, so I'm gonna skip this one.
The Senate.
Palpatine. This one's done decent. And then this is one of those like non-character, just straight up weird ones that I just do not like at all. Like why, right? Like I don't know, just not super into that.
Dark Ages.
And then this is like the light swords in the Dawn of the Jedi era. Before lightsabers were a thing, they had light swords, which were swords embedded with the Force. So I do like this one, and it's unique. So this one's pretty cool.
Hatred.
Another really, really stupid ignition effect and stupid hum.
Idle. Serenity.
Oh, this is another one of those. It's weird.
The Learner.
I recognize that sound. I don't know who exactly it is.
The Teacher.
There's Yoda.
Whispers of Power.
This is like a... It's not rainbow, but it's like purple, yellow, and blue. Like just another just a weird thing. Here we go. So that automatically, you can tell, is authentic. It's real. It was crafted, right? It doesn't seem like it was just pooped out of an AI generator like all these other fonts, which honestly they might be. Now that I'm thinking about that, and I've thought about this for a while, is I would not be surprised if they had AI like somehow recreate all those effects, and that's why they're so bad. Because a lot of all those fonts have issues to where you'll see the difference here. This is Kyber Phonics Tusken Slayer sound font that I installed onto the Saber. It does not come with the Saber at all. I installed it, which is fairly easy to do, but it's annoying. So it's like, and you can do it on Mac if you're wondering. But yeah, it's just super annoying. It's tedious. It takes a lot of time. But you can do it, and the overall process is easy. Like I said, it just takes time. But yeah, here it is. This is Anakin from episode 2 when he's slaughtering the Tusken camp. There's 2 tracks on here as well. But here you go. The signature Anakin, I'm sorry, but this ignition effect here, that is so Attack of the Clones. Like, that is the exact one that Anakin, whenever you hear his saber ignite in episode 2, it's that exact pitch and speed, and obviously same with the deactivation. But I love how authentic and that is, and how 100%, accurate it is to the film. So now what's cool about this one is and I love the hum too, it's aggressive, it's raw, it's angry, it's like beating, it's like super harsh and loud, and that represents kind of Anakin's character in episode 2. So I love that that's what he did here, and that's how it was in episode 2. And the swing, 100% accurate as well. So now I'm going to show you the clash. So that's him killing the Tuskens, obviously. So then here's the blaster effect. And you can hear it hit the blade. And you can hear the echo of the Tusken slug thrower as well. Perfect. And then here's the clash. Straight out of Attack of the Clones, dude. So that's great. What have I not shown you yet? Oh, yeah. So there's tip drag on this, which I'm doing right now. But again, hold on, let me try to do it. That first initial, that is straight, I can see the scene where that is heard. But yeah, it's super, super cool. And then this is a Saber problem, not the font. But to do the force thing, it's like super annoying. There we go. But yeah, so that's a super annoying piece to this Saber, is the trying to do the force effect on the hilt. It's horrible. But yeah, I'll play some of the music now too. And you double tap. So this is super cool that he includes the tracks from the movies in some of his fonts, because it really like puts you more in the character. Let me wait. All right, he's mad. Okay, Tuskens. Activate and cut to Yoda. See how cool that is? Like, I don't care. Like, it. Come on. Like, I know it's like a little add-on, but it just adds so much character, dude. And then there's also like a Tatooine ambiance too. So if you wanted to be in-world, you could recreate that scene in-world, this is what it would actually be sounding like if you were Anakin in that situation. And this is so immersive. Like when it's different. What's it called? Actually not hearing it from the screen, and when you're right next to it and you see the full brightness and you hear the ambiance, it feels like you're there. And when you're like swinging, and I can't really swing a lot because my phone's here and I don't want to hit it, and I can't spin because there's a wall here. Great. Ooh, that was close. Ooh, this is so close. There we go. But yeah, it's fun. I love this one. This one's awesome. So that's a Kyberphonic font, and you see how much time I spent just talking about that alone. And on TheorySabers.com, who I'm also not sponsored by, this is my honest opinion, every single Saber font is Kyberphonic, and every single Saber font is 10 out of 10, and there are exclusive tracks that you can't hear anywhere else on the face of the earth that were made by Samuel Kim and some by Jacob Cadmus. And every single one of those is absolutely incredible as well. So I highly recommend, if you are getting a starter NeoPix or any starter, premium, anything in between, TheorySabers.com has it all. So make sure to pick up your Theory Saber whenever you're in that mood and you're like, dude, I want to get my first Neo or I need my 60th. Theory Sabers has all of your needs. So go there. There's also exclusive font packs. There's the prequels font pack, which has like obviously all the fonts from the prequel films, and there might be some from the Clone Wars, I'm not totally sure. Then there's the originals, which has all the sound fonts from the original trilogy, and then there's the shows pack, which has all of the it's the streaming pack, which has all of the Disney Plus show fonts. And then there's the sequels pack, which has all the sound fonts from the sequels. And then the basic one is Mark 1 free, and that has kind of a compilation of all of those. So yeah, Theory Sabers has completely changed the Saber industry tenfold, and it has knocked every other Saber company out of the game, pretty much, because it's just unbeatable in price, it's unbeatable in quality, it's unbeatable in sound fonts, it's unbeatable in tracks. Like, there's absolutely nothing that you could beat, Theory Sabers with when it comes to Neos. Like, there is no other company that is as proficient and successful and just amazing as Theory Sabers has been. Like, that just isn't a thing. So, and I've seen a bajillion reviews, and I know how they all work. I've been on the website, I've watched all the videos, so I'm very proficient in those. And I know that they work well, and I see them from all sorts of different people, so. And overall, it just destroys Imperial Workshop. It destroys all these other companies, like, absolutely demolishes them in every way. So, with that said, this is junk. TheorySabers.com. Get one today. Because that is doo-doo, and I regret buying it. I'm going to be honest with you. It sucks. It is not fun, other than that one Kyberphonic font. Don't buy that crap. Buy TheorySabers.com. May the force be with you always.